How would you love to have a coaching offer that magnetically attracts high-paying clients who are ready to buy now and they can't get enough of you? If so, stay right here because in this video, I'm going to teach you 3 tips to create an offer that attracts high-ticket buyers. But first, I'm Jill Hope from I Shine Well, and I support women coaches to embody their true voice, attract ideal soulmate clients, and make more money in their purpose-based business than they ever thought possible. And if you want to take what I'm teaching you today and go even deeper with it, I've got a resource that can help. It's my high ticket pricing guide. Not only will I give you even more tips than I'm sharing today, but I'm also going to take you through the 7 mindset blocks that get in the way of you being able to successfully sell high ticket programs. I'm also going to talk about some of the mistakes that coaches are making out there and what you can do instead. And I'm going to walk you through my soul-led formula for creating an offer and pricing it and selling it to ideal high-paying buyers. So the link to grab that's just down below. That's my high ticket pricing guide. Grab it now. It's a super value-packed report that's going to help you start attracting those higher paying ticket buyers right away. All right, so what are these 3 tips to help you create an offer that attracts high ticket buyers? All right, so tip number 1 is this: value over price. So high ticket buyers are looking for value. They are looking for what is going to move the needle for them in terms of their biggest pain. And one of the mistakes I see a lot of coaches making is they're not dialing in the actual result that they are promising in a specific enough way. So they're talking about things in more general terms, or they're talking about problems that the client isn't aware that they have. You know, as heart-centered entrepreneurs and coaches, we really want to get to the root of what's causing the problem. We've got processes and ways that we work with clients to actually solve the deeper issues. But in many cases, and in fact, most cases, your ideal client will not recognize the root cause for themselves. They're having a problem and they want that problem addressed. And they want to know specifically that your program addresses that specific problem. And so we've got to speak to that in the marketing so that the client actually sees that, oh, this person is going to specifically solve this problem I'm having, and it's a problem that's been keeping me up at night. If you can convey the value in those terms, it really doesn't matter about how much you charge. In fact, I'm going to go so far as to say the money issue kind of goes out the window, because high ticket buyers, they will pay whatever it costs to get the problem solved. Okay. So we've got to convey that in terms of the value that we're offering in our offer. So you want to really bake that in and think that through clearly. What is it that your offer is doing? And is it solving a big enough problem that your ideal client actually wants to have solved, and that's actually keeping them from moving forward? And if you can figure out what that is and convey that, then the money conversation goes out the window. So that's tip number 1, is to focus on value over price, conveying the value, and then the price is just not the issue. Okay, so the second tip to create an offer that attracts high paying customers and clients is thinking about quality and exclusivity. High paying clients seek out offers that are of the highest value and offer exclusive benefits and experiences. They value exclusivity, and they're willing to pay more for premium services that provide personalized attention, exceptional service, and unique offerings not available elsewhere. So think about when you're creating your offer, how can you make it seem really exclusive, really personalized, and take it up a few notches and stand out above the crowd? You can definitely charge a lot more money if you make your offer feel exclusive and personalized to your ideal clients. So think about things like throwing in VIP time, maybe a private retreat that they get to go on. Get creative about ways that you can support them in a way that feels like they're being really attended to and that they're being really focused on. If they're getting more time with you, then that definitely is more exclusive as well, because your time is precious. And the more time they get with you, the more you want to charge for that. So think about experiences, think about ways that you can make the offer feel even more special. I've seen some clients put together packages where they will bring in a photographer and do a special like branding photography session and things like that. So you want to think in those terms, what would provide extra value for my client and would seem like a very special service that they are willing to pay more for. So that's tip number 2. And now tip number 3 to keep in mind when you're creating an offer that attracts a high-paying client is this: convenience and ease. High-paying clients want it to be easy. They want you to take out all the confusion and the complication, and they just want to get to their result. And they want to get there as efficiently as possible. They're not looking for a lot of fluff. In fact, a big mistake I see a lot of coaches make is they throw a lot of extra stuff into their offers, thinking that they can justify a higher price if they do that. But the thing is, you're not going to attract your ideal high-paying clients if you're throwing in stuff that doesn't really add value to what they're looking for. If it doesn't specifically address the problem that they're trying to solve or the result that they're trying to get, don't put it in there, because you're just making things look confusing and full of fluff that no high-paying client wants to deal with. What a high-paying client wants is everything that solves the problem and nothing that's extra. Okay. So when we're talking about making things convenient and efficient, just include what absolutely makes the difference for them in terms of getting to their result either more quickly or in a more easeful, effortless way. When you can do that in your offers, you will have many more clients saying yes, and it'll be a heck of a lot easier to sell at that high ticket price. So just to recap, the 3 tips to create offers that attract your high ticket clients with greater ease is tip number 1, keep in mind value over price. You want to really be dialing in the value. What is it that they want? And making sure that you're speaking to that in your offer. Tip number 2 is quality and exclusivity. Making sure that your offer feels premium and maybe has things in it that help personalize the whole experience for the client, and including things that they might not find anywhere else outside of your offer. And then tip number 3, convenience and ease. Let's make it easy for our clients to say yes. Give them everything they need, but nothing that they don't. And you want to make it convenient, clear, and efficient. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Those are the 3 tips that I have been using that really have up-leveled my offers and made it a lot easier for my clients to step in and say yes. And I hope this works for you. Give it a try. And if you haven't gotten my high ticket pricing guide yet, I go into a lot more tips around how to set up your offers. I talk about my soul-led formula for selling high ticket offers to your ideal soulmate clients. And I talk about the mindset blocks that get in the way and a whole lot of goodness. So check that out. The link's down below. That's the high ticket pricing guide. And if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, hit the subscribe and the notifications bell so you are notified when I put out my next video. I usually have a new video once or twice a week, and I can't wait to be back here with you again real soon with my next video. Bye for now.